We're Amber and Eli, and we're converting a school bus into our future tiny home. Follow with us this week as we put together our electrical room and setup.
Holy crap! The whole cap is full of silicone. I love them. That's great.
So right now Eli is finishing up one of the dividing walls. On one side will be the bathroom and the other will be the electrical room. We're hoping to finish the other dividing wall for the electrical room today, and then hopefully move on to finishing pushing the generator wire through. It's our first room.
The bus isn't always level. I did check with my level across and long ways to see if the bus is level, and it's almost precise. So that's why we're trusting the level. You should level the bus before trusting the level.
Our first room. I'm so excited.
Okay, so I was pretty worried yesterday that I couldn't find this piece. Luckily, Amber placed it in a great spot and remembered where it was. Thank you, Amber. This is the harness for the generator. This is what's gonna plug into here. And this is for generator stop and start. It's for logging the hours. And that's about it. But good to have. This is what we're working with today. Today I'm gonna get all these wires dressed up, closed up.
I don't wanna stay here, no.
Stay tuned.
Gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this, the summer night. The summer night, the summer night.
I'm using some waterproof connectors, waterproof wing nuts, just for some extra backup. We are going to be right here next to the wheel, so definitely don't want nothing getting in there. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
We'll be alright, just you and I, singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside, gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance.
Holy crap. They have silicone in them. The whole cap is full of silicone. I love them. That's great. No wonder they were so expensive.
Are old and gray, but look back at this summer night. The summer night.
It's so beautiful. I love it.
The summer night, the summer night. Someday we will look back, and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. The summer night, the summer night. The summer night, the summer night.
Okay, so I am at Acadiana Solar right now. I had to ride the bike here. My truck is broken. Amber is running some errands and we are sharing a truck right now. So I needed to run to the refrigeration shop and also here to the solar shop. Now that we've got some of the electrical connected, it's time to get this inverter hooked up. Acadiana Solar has been a established business for almost 30 years now. So whenever you come up, you know, there's a sign that says call Dino. So I went ahead and called Dino. He says that he's retired and he's not taking jobs anymore. I sent him pictures of the school bus and told him what we were doing, and he was pretty excited. And he says that he loves off-grid stuff and that he loves unique stuff, so he would be more than happy to help. So we need 2-gauge wire, 4-gauge wire. We need all the lugs that go along with them, as well as fuses. Instead of going and getting everything online, I reached out to Dino to see if he had these things. And he says, yeah, I got everything you need. So that's why I'm here. I'm hoping that he knows what I need more than I know what I need, because I don't know everything that I need. So hopefully he can enlighten me on the rest of the stuff. I need some of those. I was trying to cut some thick wire the other day.
Oh yeah, it makes a big difference. Big difference. I always tell people having the right tools makes the job much easier. And this here is Harbor Freight right here. Good. They got a little dull on me, but they're easy to sharpen if you have to resharpen them. Perfect. Alright, let's do the other side real quick. So here we go, we're going to crimp another connection for our disconnect switch. Perfect. Some of the main things whenever you're making your wires for inverters and all that, those of you out there in YouTube land, the main thing that you always want to make sure of is never ever undersize your wire. That's where the most common mistake is, when people undersize the wire. It'll shorten the life of all your equipment. It'll burn things up. It'll overheat stuff. And just a lot of different consequences. So it's always best to make sure you do it right the first time. Okay, so we got our wires made up to connect our batteries. Good to go. So we got that made.
So today we are buttoning up the electrical system. We got this transfer switch in early, which it was supposed to come in on the 4th of November, and it is the 28th of October. And that was a great surprise. So what the transfer switch is gonna do is it's gonna take our generator supply wire, our shore power supply wire, and it's gonna automatically designate which one goes to the inverter. So this is going to be supply wire to the inverter. We have 2 coming in and 1 going out, and it's going to automatically transfer between shore power and generator power, supplying the inverter. This is a south wire automatic transfer switch. So we're gonna get this all buttoned up, and then I'm gonna finish my DC side. We should be ready for power.
Yay!
I know the lights are hooked up right now, but none of this is running through the system. I have the interior lights connected right to the battery, right here. So these are all my interior lights that are on right now. Please excuse the sweater vest this morning. This is the first time I wear it. It's been in my closet for like 3 years. I figured it needed to get some use before I gave it away. And today it is 50 degrees. It's almost noon and it's 50 degrees. Yesterday it was 80 degrees almost all day, sweating all day, AC was on. Anyway, it's not the point. This morning, I hooked up a ground wire. So I cut away some of the wood to expose the metal, and I hooked up 3 wires to the chassis. One of those is going to the inverter. One of those is going to the transfer switch. The other is just extra because I know I'm going to need a ground later. So now that we've got the ground hooked up, we've got everything else hooked up. The inverter is hooked up. This one goes to the transfer switch. This one goes to the distribution box. The DC side is not done, but the AC side is. So I think I'm gonna turn this thing on and see if we got some power. Because it's hooked up to the batteries, it's just not hooked up to shore or generator power. So let's see what happens. We had a little light blink. We got power. We got power.
Thank y'all for watching. Feel free to comment below and tell us how you liked our video or didn't like it. We put out new videos every week to every other week, so subscribe to our channel so you can keep updated with the bus build.